If that goal that you set for yourself requires you to write 500 words a day and then you write 300, that means that you are down 200 words. If that goal requires for you to sell 10 pairs of shoes and then you sell 8 pairs of shoes, that means that you're down 2 pairs of shoes. If that goal requires for you to save $10 a day and then you save none, that means that you are down $10. If that goal requires for you to read 4 books a month and then you read 1, that means that you are down 3 books to read. You might think to yourself, well, it's just a day. One day won't make that big of a difference. That is what is very sad and very unfortunate. You looking at that one day and then concluding that no great harm has been done. I want you to take a moment and think through. What if you add those days to make a year? And then you add those years to make a lifetime. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Perhaps now you see how small daily failings repeated can turn your life into a major disaster. You guys, welcome back to another classic episode of Becoming Better at Humanity. If you're new here, my name is Judith and I use my life lessons to train people to get into their greatness. Wherever you are, wherever you are, whatever it is that you're engaged in, I am here every Monday to remind you that you have greatness in you. You have the ability to do more than you can imagine or even begin to imagine. On today's episode, I want us to talk about winners don't need motivation. Winners need something more than just motivation. So I welcome you guys to listen, learn, and grow. At the beginning of the year, most of us, I think almost all of us, want these things called resolutions. We are excited for the new year. We are motivated. We write those resolutions down. We share them on social media, share them with our friends and family. We are excited for the new year. We are all on the same page. This year is gonna be great. This is gonna be my year. Very excited and very motivated. We get excited, we get motivated until life happens. What do you guys think we miss? What is this that makes life to happen? Why don't we get to accomplish our goals? The truth of the matter is, guys, motivation is just what we need to be inspired to make a change. It's just needed to give you the start. You get, guys, just the start, that's all there is to it. But if you want to succeed and make your dreams a reality, what you need is self-discipline. And self-discipline means getting it done because it needs to be done. On your bad days, on your good days. It means that believing in the core value that what you want to achieve is important to you. And you're going to do whatever it takes for you to achieve that. Not because you feel like doing it. Not because you are motivated. No, because it needs to be done. And so if your goal requires you to sell 10 pairs of shoes, you are going to do whatever it takes for you to sell the 10 pairs of shoes. If your goal requires you to write 500 words, you are going to do whatever it takes for you to write the 500 words. For you to increase the savings numbers. For you to read the 4 books. Not because you feel like it. Not because you're motivated. Because it's the right thing to do. Motivation can be a booster in the beginning. But to stay focused, you need self-discipline. Self-discipline is what will get you through tough times. Those days that you will feel like you don't want to wake out of bed. The dark moments when nothing makes sense. Self-discipline is what will keep you going. This is the fuel that will drive your commitment towards achieving your end goals. Not last year, the other year, the year 2020, I gave birth to my son Brad. Then after giving birth, I had gained some weight, a lot of weight actually. And many women gain weight after having a child. And I think this results from lifestyle choices brought on by motherhood. And so getting to 2021, one of my top 3 resolutions was to get into shape. I wanted to get back to my old self. I had my reasons. And so what I did, my action plan was actually going to the gym. And I went to the gym. I got my gym membership. I bought my gym essentials. This is the gym gear, the gym shoes. I was excited. You guys, I was motivated. I was going to the damn gym. And then I went on Instagram. I followed all the fitness models. I followed all the influencers with the body goals that I desired, that I wanted to accomplish. And I'd set a deadline for myself that I wanted to achieve that within a period of 6 months. And guys, I went on Facebook and did the same thing. I followed all the people that I sent friend requests to those people that had the body goals that I desired. I went on YouTube. I followed all the fitness channels. I was excited. I was motivated. I was getting into shape. And so during the first month, I was excited. I'm sharing my progress on social media, telling people that they should consider going to the gym if they want to achieve their body goals. And I was telling people how what I was doing was worth it, making a lot of noise. And guys, at the end of the first month, I did not realize. I did not actually see any progress. Good things, guys, takes time and effort. You don't just wake up and boom. Now this is what I want. What I did not contemplate is that these models, these influencers that I had followed had not achieved their body goals in a month. This is something that they had been doing for years. This is something that was part and parcel of their lives. So I thought to myself, maybe it's too early to start making comparisons. Still excited and motivated, continued going to the gym day in, day out. So getting to the end of the second month, guys, something in me switched. There was no progress, and I felt my body ache. I felt fire. I felt sick. I did not have that psyche to get out of bed and go to the gym. One day I missed going to the gym, and then I said, I'll go tomorrow. I'll go the next day. I'll go the next week. And the 3 months I had signed up for were not yet over. The mistake I made, guys, was that I thought that motivation was the formula. That is where I made the mistake. And I want to tell you guys that motivation is not enough to get you to achieve your goals. Now, what I see motivation to be like, you see that friend who's fun to be around when they decide to show up. But these are people that cannot be relied upon. These are people that cannot help you when you genuinely need help. But they are fun to hang around when they decide to be in your life. But self-discipline is that friend who will tell you the harsh truths. This is a friend who will not tell you what you want to hear. They will tell you the truth. These are friends who are excited to see you succeed. These are friends who will be there when you need them. They will genuinely support you. And these are people that you need in your life. And self-discipline, you guys, is what we need to succeed. Motivation can just be there to inspire us to make a change. But to keep going, what we need is self-discipline. Being motivated is a fabulous tool when it comes to being able to push yourself. But guys, motivation is fleeting. If you are always going to sit there waiting for it to show up, then you are likely not going to achieve your goals. We human beings are lazy in nature, and so you will not always want to go sell your 10 pairs of shoes, write the 500 words, read the 4 books, save or increase your savings numbers. But that is the right thing, and that is what you ought to do. And so you've got to be willing to decide that my life has so much meaning and I have so much to bring to the world. And it's me, it's all on me. I have to make it happen. You've got to make that decision, and you've got to stand there, face disappointment, face rejection over and over again, feel lonely, doubt yourself sometimes, because most people are not going to support you, especially if your goal or if your win doesn't feel big enough. What you're doing might not make sense to a lot of people, but you've got to understand that you matter, that you are here because you have something to offer. I was listening to a sermon by Joel Osteen some time back, and he said something that got my attention that I'd love to share with you. This is what he said: that when you make up your mind that you want to achieve something, then you decide that whatever it takes, I am going to achieve this. And you say, God, please help me. I want you to walk with me through this journey. God will breathe in you effort and give you strength that it's beyond natural ability. And it only kicks in when God says that you are doing whatever it takes. You are giving the challenge, you are all. You are showing up for yourself, gathering the courage and having to decide to feel the fear, but doing it anyway. When God sees that you are trying, failing and failing without losing enthusiasm, that is when God will make a way when there seems to be no way. Because at the end of the day, He wants the glory. He wants you to look to Him and to Him and say, I know that was your God. And then you'll be seated there marveling at his glory. And guys, really, if you can get through doing things that you don't like doing, or things that you hate doing, or things that are not easy, that need effort, because good things, guys, take time and effort. If you can get through doing those things, then I can promise you that on the other side is greatness. And so, thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time. Thank you so much for your continued support. For the new subscribers, we love you here. Welcome and feel at home. The returning subscribers, I don't take it for granted. Thank you, and I love you always. And for those who haven't subscribed, please go subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out each time I post a video. Otherwise, until next week, see you.